Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Giants.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Giants first down. Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboot, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Giants. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Rourke now on 1st and 10. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
3rd and 2, and here is Rourke. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
49ers, down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give to James, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The tackle by
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is James. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down from the 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. It's a throw by Rourke. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They set up the screen to James. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
So the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Rourke. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they're going to mark him down right at at the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
Tight end going in motion here. On first down, it's Scatterboot. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That pass play good for 22. First down, Giants.
Giants first down. Let's go. A gain of 22 yards.
On the give, it's Scatterboot. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
To the air on second down. Dart. He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And
that is hurt. What a throw. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Rourke. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. They'll get him out 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action now with Rourke. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
From the gun, here is Rourke. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry of the game from Brian Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
so this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
And he will score! Brian Robinson, touchdown San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, New York.
Go!
Again, out of the gun, and it's Scalaboo. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jair Brown on the tackle. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go!
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Giants. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa, a good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Work. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, 49ers.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work will throw on 2nd down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
18 Cardinals, 70. Bronco 80.
Now, Work. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Okay, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Keep it steady.
To throw is Work. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
They'll throw with Rourke. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. You're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
It's Rourke. He pulls it in around the 5.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. That one is good. And the Niners cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. The connection made to Ayuk. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line.
15 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing on 2nd down, Rourke. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 3rd and long, here is Rourke. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And this will be a Giants first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Let's go.
Right back to Scatterboot on 1st down. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
On the play fake, here's Dart, exiting the pocket right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. On McGibb, Scatterboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A play fake, now Dart. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set, go.
Off the bootleg, it's Rourke. Out to his right, and that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Let's go now. 70 Lion.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Giants 24, 49ers 17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. 17. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
21, here's 2nd down and 7.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, here is Rourke. This one on target, it's Dobbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
60
Rourke going to throw it here on 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it just past their 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterbull. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the 1st down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the 1st down, but, Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
He'll try the right side with Scatterby. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
He's back over the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Giants.
They'll run with Scatterby. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal.
Here's a run, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. That's going to be dropped. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
On the give, it's Tracy. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Here's a 2nd and 6.
The 13-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Now Dart. look underneath here for Tracy. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tracy. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Throwing is Dart. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Whoa! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Work. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Rourke. This is taken in by Dobbs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now, Rourke. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by a Monty Hooker. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the play fake, here's Dart. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Giants.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New York.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He doesn't job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
7-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing. Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 3. And this.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
10 to 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a road win here for the Giants. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.